Let me tell you something. What you're about to hear isn't just any old story. In fact, it's a secret that many people are afraid to face. But those who are brave enough to explore it discover something powerful, something that really makes an older woman feel desired and satisfied in a way she'll never forget. Maybe you've never stopped to think that certain experiences can completely change the connection between you. But I assure you, this goes way beyond anything superficial. It's not just about physical pleasure, it's about trust, about breaking down barriers and creating a bond that few people can achieve. A man who understands this not only makes her want more, he becomes unforgettable. Because it's not about doing the obvious, but about touching what she really wants, in a way that most people can't even imagine. And look, if you're here, it's because you want to learn, you want to improve. So pay attention, because what I'm going to tell you now can completely change the way you see pleasure and intimacy. And if you think you already know everything, stay here. I might surprise you. By the way, before we continue, like and subscribe to the channel, because here I always bring content that will open your mind and transform the way you connect with women. Now, let's get to the point. The key to pleasure. Many men spend years without realizing that they are missing out on exploring an entire universe when it comes to their partner's body. They only do the basics, what they have learned to be normal, without realizing that true pleasure is not only in what is obvious, but in the details that no one talks about. Now, if you really want to take intimacy to another level and surprise her in a way she never imagined, you need to understand something essential. Her pleasure goes far beyond the physical. It is about trust, connection, and the freedom to surrender without fear. When a woman feels that she can trust you 100%, her body responds in a way that seems like magic. But in reality, it is just chemistry and security working together. Practical tip. Before trying anything new, the first step is simple but essential. Talk. Ask her what she likes, share your ideas, and above all, respect her pace. Once you're both on the same page, start slowly, with your hands. A gentle, unhurried touch can do wonders to relax her and show her that she's safe with you. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about desire. It's about creating a bond so strong that pleasure comes as a consequence. And when that happens, the experience becomes something completely different. Something she'll never forget. 2. The secret to creating connection through touch. If you really want to strengthen your relationship and create special moments, you need to understand something fundamental. Connection doesn't happen just with words, but also through touch and attention to detail. Many men don't realize that small gestures can make all the difference. When you learn to communicate through touch, you convey affection, security, and affection, creating a much stronger bond with your partner. Small gestures that create connection. Check support and comfort. A light touch on the back can convey security and closeness. Attention to detail. Holding hands, stroking shoulders, or gently touching an arm during a conversation can deepen emotional intimacy. Subtle and natural touches. A caress on the neck or an unexpected hug can demonstrate care and reinforce complicity. The importance of how you do it. It's not just about where to touch, but how to do it. A rushed gesture may not have the same effect as a natural and caring touch. Softness and intention make all the difference in how your partner perceives this moment. Practical tip. Show affection in your daily life. Small gestures of affection strengthen the relationship and create moments of genuine closeness. Pay attention to body language. When you notice that your partner feels comfortable and relaxed by your side, the connection between you becomes more natural and true. Remember, Emotional intimacy comes before anything else. When there is trust, everything flows more smoothly and in harmony. In the end, it's the details that make the difference. The more you dedicate yourself to understanding and respecting the connection with your partner, the stronger and more special the relationship becomes. 3. The power of preparation. The secret that most men ignore. Many men believe that sex should always be spontaneous, like in the movies, where everything happens in the heat of the moment. But here's a secret. A little preparation can completely transform the experience. It's not just about lighting candles or putting on romantic music. It's something much deeper. If you really want her to give herself completely, you need to understand that female desire begins long before physical touch. It's built in the mind, in trust, and in the feeling of being safe with you. How to prepare. Talk, discover, connect. Before trying something new, make room for an honest conversation. Ask her what she likes, what makes her feel good, and what she'd be willing to try. When a woman feels like she can talk without fear of judgment, she really lets loose. Emotional security comes first. A woman needs to feel like she can trust you long before any intimate moment. Small gestures in your daily life, such as listening to her attentively, showing affection, and respecting her limits, are key to making her feel comfortable, exploring new forms of pleasure. Create anticipation, not pressure. Desire grows in anticipation. Make her feel special, valued, and desired. A sincere compliment, an unexpected message during the day, or even a simple affectionate touch can light a fire that will only grow over time. In the end, what really matters is not just what happens between four walls, but everything that comes before. When she feels that she is with a man who understands her, respects her, and awakens her desire little by little, the pleasure becomes natural, intense, and unforgettable. 4. Sensuality, the secret that few men understand. Many believe that the key to an intense connection lies only in technique, but the real magic happens when you master the art of sensuality. It's not just about physical stimulation, but about creating an environment where both of you feel involved in the moment, without rushing, without distractions, just connected. If you really want to make a lasting impression, you need to understand that desire doesn't just come from touching, but from the way everything happens. The way you handle the moment can be the difference between something ordinary and an unforgettable experience. How to create sensuality. Naturally, slow down. Don't rush. Every gesture should have intention. A long look, a gentle touch, and an atmosphere of anticipation can arouse much more desire than simply getting straight to the point. Create anticipation. The secret is in the subtle tension of what's next. Small gestures like a touch on the face, a slow approach, or a compliment at the right time create an irresistible energy. Set the mood. The right lighting, engaging music, and a comfortable atmosphere make all the difference. When everything around you contributes to the moment, the connection becomes deeper and more intense. What really matters is not the rush, but the quality of the shared experience. When you learn to appreciate every detail, everything becomes more special, and that's what truly creates unforgettable moments. 5. The rhythm of trust and exploration. Trust is the foundation of any true connection. Without it, everything feels superficial and forced. But when a woman feels safe with you, something incredible happens. She surrenders to the moment naturally, without barriers. Intimacy isn't just about being physically together. It's about creating an environment where you both feel comfortable exploring and discovering what truly strengthens the connection between you. How to build trust. Take it slow. Each moment has its own rhythm. Instead of rushing things, value the small gestures. Subtle touches, glances, and the right words can make all the difference. Observe her reactions. Her body speaks as much as her words. If she leans in closer, that's a positive sign. If she pulls back, respect her space. The key is to notice and respond sensitively. Think of intimacy as a dance. No dance works if one of you tries to force the steps. The secret is to be in sync, feel the moment, and let things flow naturally. 6. The importance of care. After intimacy. Many people believe that the connection ends when the moment between the two of you is over, but what happens afterwards is just as important as what happened before. Small gestures of affection and attention reinforce the emotional bond and make it clear that that moment was special for both of you. Simple ways to show care. Heart hug and talk. Affectionate touch after intimacy shows that you value her presence. A sincere hug or a caress of the hair are simple but powerful gestures. Express gratitude. Saying something like, "I love this moment with you," makes her feel special and appreciated. This strengthens the bond between you. Reinforce the emotional connection. Keep the mood light. Keep the conversation going and show that the bond between you does not dissipate over time, but rather grows stronger. In the end, what remains is not just the moment, but the feeling it left behind. If she feels like she can trust you, every experience will be more intense and meaningful. Conclusion. The real secret to creating memorable connections. True intimacy is not a point of arrival, but an ongoing journey. The more you invest in connection, respect, and understanding, the stronger and more natural the bond becomes. The secret is to approach with confidence, patience, and a genuine curiosity to understand what truly strengthens the relationship. Small gestures, attention to detail, and a genuine presence make all the difference. When you view intimacy as a shared experience and not something mechanical, you create moments that she will never forget. And most importantly, you build a relationship based on trust, affection, and real connection. In the end, what really matters is not just what happens, but how she feels by your side. If she feels valued and safe, the connection between you becomes unique and special. If you want to continue elevating your connection and deepening your relationships, don't stop here. I've put together a special video that will help you even more to understand what truly attracts and wins over a real woman. Click on the video that is appearing on the screen now and discover techniques that most men ignore. See you there.